Beyond the elegant haircut, the misunderstood poodle is a brilliant, eager-to-please athlete and versatile companion from the non-sporting group. Crucially, poodles are one breed with 3 official sizes. The standard is over 15 inches at the shoulder, the miniature is 10 to 15 inches, and the toy is 10 or under, a range offering a poodle for nearly any lifestyle. The poodle's intelligence is remarkable, ranked second only to the border collie. This goes beyond tricks to genuine problem-solving and reading human emotions. They learn new commands in fewer than 5 repetitions and obey with a 95% success rate. But this brilliance demands significant mental stimulation. The term hypoallergenic is one of the biggest draws for the poodle breed, but it's crucial to understand what this label truly means. The reality is, no dog is 100% hypoallergenic. This is because the primary triggers are found in a dog's dander, saliva, and urine, not just their hair. However, the poodle's advantage lies in its unique coat, a single layer of dense, curly hair that sheds very minimally. Instead of falling out onto furniture and floors, loose hair gets trapped within the surrounding curls. This quality significantly reduces the amount of dander released into the environment, making the poodle a much more suitable choice for many allergy sufferers. Proud, graceful, and good-natured, the confident poodle carries itself with an air of distinction. Incredibly people-oriented, they form strong bonds and thrive on inclusion, so they do not fare well alone. Highly active, their playful, goofy streak makes them delightful companions well into adulthood. Though often seen as France's dog, the poodle actually originated in Germany over 400 years ago. Bred as water retrievers for hunters, their name comes from the German word pudeln, meaning to splash. Even that elaborate haircut was purely practical. Shaved areas reduced drag, while leaving hair on joints and vital organs offered protection from the cold. Poodles are plagued by untrue stereotypes. The frou-frou myth paints them as fragile, but their history and rugged fieldwork reveals a tough, athletic, and capable dog. Nor are they snobbish. A well-socialized poodle is friendly, eager to please, and loves a good romp in the mud. Finally, what seems like stubbornness is simply high intelligence. They are quick thinkers who thrive with positive, engaging training. The poodle's charm has captivated famous figures throughout history. Composer Ludwig van Beethoven wrote an elegy for his, while author John Steinbeck chronicled travels with his standard poodle Charlie. From Hollywood stars like Elizabeth Taylor and Lucille Ball to Elvis Presley himself, who owned and gifted several, this enduring popularity confirms their timeless appeal. Why a poodle? The reasons are as varied as the breed's 3 sizes. For some, it's the low-shedding, allergy-friendly coat. For others, their extraordinary intelligence and trainability. Families appreciate their patient, playful nature, while active individuals find a partner for hiking, swimming, and dog sports. A calm lapdog one moment, a spirited competitor the next. This adaptability is their superpower. Though adaptable, poodles are not couch potatoes. Bred for strenuous work, they require regular exercise to stay physically and mentally healthy. A daily walk is often not enough. They thrive on running, playing, and engaging their minds. Activities like fetch, swimming, or jogging prevent destructive boredom. While a standard poodle needs more room to run than a toy, consistent daily activity is essential for all of them. That beautiful, low-shedding coat has a serious trade-off: high-maintenance grooming. As their hair continuously grows instead of shedding, it can easily mat. Matting isn't just cosmetic, it's painful and can lead to skin infections. This demands daily brushing and professional haircuts every 4 to 6 weeks, a considerable time and financial commitment every prospective owner must be prepared for. Though a hardy breed, poodles carry genetic risks that vary by size. Standards may face bloat and Addison's disease. Miniatures and toys, patellar luxation and leg calf perthes. Progressive retinal atrophy can affect all, and we'll explore these conditions later. Poodles learn with remarkable speed, excelling in obedience, agility, rally, and dock diving. Positive reinforcement with treats, praise, and toys works best. Their sensitivity makes harsh methods ineffective, damaging their confidence and your bond. Consistency and early socialization are the keys. Are poodles good family dogs? A resounding yes. They're patient and playful with children. The sturdy standard suits younger kids, and miniatures fit in well, but the delicate toy needs older, considerate children. Supervision is always essential. Now, a complete guide to the poodle. We'll cover their history from German water dogs to French aristocrats, the 3 varieties, their total care, and finding your own. The poodle's story begins not in Paris, but in the marshes of Germany as a hard-working water retriever for hunters. Their name derives from the German pudeln, meaning to splash. These weren't delicate showpieces, but robust, intelligent working dogs, valued for swimming in cold water and a soft mouth to retrieve fowl undamaged. This foundation still shapes their character. The poodle is thought to descend from the barbet, an ancient, shaggy water dog, combined with other retrieving breeds. The barbet, named for its barbe, or beard, already had a dense, water-resistant coat, webbed feet for powerful swimming, and high intelligence. German hunters refined these traits through selective breeding, turning a versatile farm dog into the ultimate water retriever, the distinct poodle. While German in origin, the poodle was truly perfected in France. The French adored its intelligence, elegance, and trainability, breeding down the miniature and toy varieties as pampered aristocratic companions. So beloved was the caniche, as they called it, that it became France's national dog, transforming from rugged hunter into an icon of high fashion. The poodle's 2 names perfectly reveal its dual history. Poodle comes from the German word pudeln, to splash in water. Its French name, caniche, derives from cane, a female duck. Both names celebrate its foundational purpose as an expert water retriever on a journey from Germany to France. To understand the poodle, one must know their hunting heritage as intelligent partners, not just retrievers. Their skilled job required staying quiet in a blind, marking multiple fallen birds, and bravely entering icy water to retrieve them one by one. With an insulating curly coat, webbed feet acting as flippers, and a sharp mind for complex instructions, this history forged the athletic, trainable, and eager companion we know today. The iconic lion clip, though ridiculed today, was purely functional. Shaving the hindquarters, legs, and face reduced drag in the water, while pompons and bracelets protected joints and vital organs from cold shock, like a natural wetsuit. The poodle's transformation from field dog to versatile companion began with the original standard. To meet French demand for a smaller house companion, breeders selectively bred down, creating the miniature from the smallest standards, and then the tiny toy from the smallest miniatures. As smaller poodle sizes emerged in France, they quickly became the darlings of European nobility and royalty. Their elegant appearance and clever personality made them the ultimate status symbol, with ladies of the court even tucking toy poodles into their gowns' large sleeves. Immortalized by artists like Goya and Dürer and owned by monarchs like Louis XVI and Queen Anne, this period cemented the poodle's image as a dog of luxury and refinement. Beyond the hunting field and royal courts, the poodle's intelligence made them popular circus performers for centuries. Natural entertainers, they learned complex routines, walked on their hind legs, performed acrobatic feats, and worked with clowns. Traveling circuses showcased this clever side to the public, far from a pampered pet, highlighting their incredible versatility and innate desire to work with and please people. The poodle's history extends beyond glamour to military service. In the First and Second World Wars, their intelligence, athleticism, and trainability were put to serious use. Serving officially in the U.S. Army's Canine Corps, they were guard dogs, messengers, and casualty locators. Their keen senses and loyalty made them valuable military assets, a powerful reminder of the brave, capable working dog beneath the fancy haircut. Arriving in late 19th century America, poodles remained rare for decades, seen as circus dogs or companions for the wealthy elite. But after World War II, soldiers returned admiring their intelligence and companionship, sparking a popularity surge that would change the poodle's destiny in the New World. A pivotal moment arrived in 1887 with official AKC recognition, making the poodle one of America's earliest registered breeds. The resulting formal standard, a blueprint for appearance, temperament, and gait, ensured European quality and paved the way for official dog shows. Following the war, the poodle's popularity exploded. For an incredible 22 consecutive years, from the 1950s through the 70s, they reigned as America's most popular breed. Intelligent, low-shedding, and available in 3 sizes, they were the quintessential suburban pet, an icon symbolizing the prosperity and idealized family life of the mid-20th century. Unfortunately, this popularity surge had a dark side. High demand fueled irresponsible puppy mills that prioritized profit over well-being. This created poorly socialized poodles with poor temperaments and genetic health problems. The breed's reputation suffered as people encountered nervous, yappy, or unhealthy dogs, a crucial lesson in the dangers of a breed becoming too popular too quickly. Today, dedicated breeders are undoing past damage by preserving the poodle's best qualities. They focus on health, temperament, and conformation, using genetic testing and in-home socialization to raise confident, well-adjusted companions. The majestic standard poodle. The American Kennel Club standard defines them as any poodle standing over 15 inches at the shoulder, with no maximum height. Most are 20 to 24 inches tall, weighing a proportional 45 to 70 pounds, with males typically larger. This makes them the most robust and athletic variety, a true medium to large dog. The standard poodle best represents the breed's original function as a water retriever. For hunters in Germany, their essential size and strength allowed them to bravely leap into icy waters, swim long distances, and carry back heavy birds. This working history is key to understanding their modern temperament, a natural swimmer with high stamina and an instinct to retrieve. The standard poodle's temperament is noble, intelligent, and cheerful. Calmer than their smaller counterparts, they are reserved with strangers, but deeply loyal and affectionate with family. Beneath a dignified air is a goofy, playful side. Highly sensitive and intuitive, they seem to understand their owner's emotions, making them pleasant companions, provided their needs for exercise and mental stimulation are met. The athletic standard poodle needs over an hour of vigorous daily exercise. A simple walk won't suffice. They require activities like jogging, hiking, swimming, or off-leash running in a secure area to prevent destructive behaviors born from boredom and anxiety. Contrary to what their large size might suggest, standard poodles don't require a huge house. They are surprisingly adaptable to different living situations, including apartments, though they do appreciate a fenced yard. The key factor is not the size of the home, but an owner's commitment to sufficient daily exercise and mental stimulation outside. Indoors, they are calm and content to relax, so a dedicated city dweller who enjoys long walks and park visits can provide a wonderful home. Among the primary health risks for standard poodles, the most serious is bloat, a sudden, life-threatening twisting of the stomach. They are also prone to Addison's disease, sebaceous adenitis, and hip dysplasia. Reputable breeders screen for these, but all owners must know the symptoms of bloat. Due to their sheer size, the standard poodle's grooming commitment is substantial, taking much longer than for a toy. Their dense coat requires daily brushing right to the skin to prevent mats, especially in high-friction areas like behind the ears and under the legs. Professional grooming every 4 to 6 weeks is a must and can be costly, often exceeding $100 depending on location and clip. While home grooming is an option, it requires a significant investment in quality tools and training. A poodle's intelligence and calm demeanor make them exceptionally trainable. Athletic and eager, they rival breeds like border collies in agility. As sensitive thinkers, they thrive on positive challenges, enjoying problem-solving with puzzle toys and scent work. With a sturdy build that makes them more tolerant than their smaller cousins, standard poodles are exceptionally patient with children. They form devoted, protective bonds, but supervision is always vital. Beyond being a family pet, the standard poodle's intelligence and temperament fuel their remarkable versatility. They serve as assistance dogs for mobility and psychiatric support, and their keen sense of smell makes them skilled for search and rescue. They also bring comfort as therapy dogs in hospitals and nursing homes, while some still serve as hunting companions, proving this adaptable breed is much more than just a pretty face.
Don't let the fancy haircut fool you. The standard poodle is a powerhouse athlete. With long legs, a deep chest, and a muscular build, they are built for endurance and speed, making them formidable competitors in a wide range of dog sports. Beyond their agility prowess, they excel in dock diving, unleashing a natural love of water with impressive leaps. They also perform well in lure coursing, obedience, and rally. For the active owner seeking a canine partner for adventure, the standard poodle is an enthusiastic and capable choice. The ideal owner for a standard poodle can handle an intelligent, sensitive, and active large dog. They suit active families or individuals committed to daily exercise, consistent training, and mental enrichment, plus the significant time and financial cost of grooming. This breed thrives as a true family member, given the outlets their brilliant minds crave. Next is the clever, spirited miniature poodle, defined by the AKC as over 10 to 15 inches tall and weighing 10 to 15 pounds. This sturdy, portable size offers poodle intelligence and athleticism in a popular, just right, compact package. First bred down from the duck retrieving standard in 17th–18th century France, the miniature was designed as an elegant companion for nobility. But these were not just lapdogs. This dual-purpose breed retained a valuable working role, where its keen sense of smell and smaller size proved ideal. Beyond the royal courts, the miniature poodle had a fascinating and lucrative job: truffle hunting. This prized culinary delicacy grows underground near tree roots. While pigs were traditionally used to find them, they often ate the valuable fungi. The miniature poodle proved a superior alternative. Its excellent nose, trainable nature, and softer mouth allowed them to locate the truffles without causing damage. Their smaller size also helped them navigate dense forests with ease. This unique history highlights that even the smaller poodles were bred with a purpose far beyond simple companionship. Miniature poodles are typically more energetic and mischievous than standards. They are bright, playful, and thrive as the center of attention, needing a busy job like fetch or dog sports. Devoted to their family, yet sensitive to harsh tones, they're outgoing with strangers, but still have that poodle pride. Socialization is key for their confidence. Don't let their size fool you. Miniature poodles are high-energy dogs requiring daily exercise to be happy and well-behaved. A baseline of 2 brisk walks plus vigorous play like fetch or frisbee is ideal. Incredibly athletic, they excel at dog sports like agility, flyball, and obedience. And since they're so intelligent, mental exercise is just as vital. Short training sessions and puzzle toys work their brain, preventing boredom and unwanted behaviors. For apartment living, the miniature poodle is an excellent choice. Their compact size doesn't require a large indoor space, and with proper outdoor exercise, they remain calm and well-mannered inside. They also aren't excessive barkers, especially when mentally stimulated. Their people-oriented nature makes them happiest living closely with their owners, perfect for smaller homes where they're always part of the action. This adaptability is key to their success as city dogs. Though generally healthy, miniature poodles face concerns like patellar luxation, a dislocating kneecap, and the hip joint issue, Legg-Calvé-Perthes disease. Common eye conditions are progressive retinal atrophy and cataracts. While responsible breeders screen for these, regular vet checkups are key for early detection over their long lifespan. Though smaller than a standard, a miniature poodle's grooming needs are still significant, requiring the same daily brushing to prevent mats and professional clipping every 4 to 6 weeks. The main advantage is a faster, less expensive process, and their smaller size is easier to handle at home.
but the commitment to lifelong grooming remains just as serious. Neglect will cause the same painful matting, regardless of size. With classic poodle intelligence and a desire to please, miniatures excel at obedience, tricks, and sports like mini agility and rally. But that cleverness can be mischievous. Without clear boundaries and consistent positive training, they'll simply learn to get their own way. Miniature poodles are wonderful family pets, typically great with children. Sturdy and enthusiastic playmates, they're less intimidating than a standard, but not as delicate as a toy. As always, supervised, respectful interaction with kids helps foster a strong, loving bond. A defining trait of the miniature poodle is their high-energy joie de vivre. They want involvement in every family adventure, a car ride, a walk, or a game. This charming busyness requires an outlet for them to thrive, a reality potential owners must be prepared for. The ideal home for a miniature poodle matches its high intelligence and energy. They suit individuals, couples, or families wanting a smaller dog that's still athletic and trainable. The owner must provide daily training, play, and adventure, welcoming a clever companion who is always involved. Full commitment to their significant grooming is vital for their health and comfort, whether in the city or suburbs. The enchanting toy poodle, smallest of the trio, must stand 10 inches or under per the AKC, with no minimum height. Typically 6 to 9 inches tall and 4 to 6 pounds, they are popular, intelligent lapdogs in a tiny, portable package. The toy poodle marks the final step in the breed's size reduction, developed in 18th century France as the ultimate companion for the aristocracy. Unlike their larger working ancestors, their sole purpose was to be cherished, to sit on the laps of noble ladies and amuse their owners with clever antics. So prized, they were sometimes carried inside the large flowing sleeves of their owners' garments. This history profoundly shaped their intensely people-oriented and devoted temperament. The toy poodle concentrates the breed's high intelligence and desire to please into a smaller, more intense package. Keenly aware of their surroundings and people, they form incredibly strong bonds with their primary owner. Playful and clownish, they're also sensitive souls who thrive on attention and affection. Without proper training and boundaries, their intelligence can foster small dog syndrome. They must be treated like real dogs, not perpetual babies, to be well-adjusted. Despite their small size, toy poodles are active dogs that require regular exercise. They don't need the long runs of a standard, benefiting instead from a couple of short, brisk walks each day. Much of their exercise can be achieved with indoor play, like a game of hallway fetch or learning new tricks. For this highly intelligent toy breed, mental stimulation is crucial. Puzzle toys and short, frequent training sessions will keep their minds sharp and prevent boredom. Just be sure to avoid over-exercising a young toy poodle to protect their developing joints. The toy poodle is arguably perfect for apartment, condo, or RV living. Their tiny size requires little space, and their exercise needs are met with indoor play and short walks. As true companions who thrive on closeness, a small home is ideal. With proper training and socialization, they are not nuisance barkers, making them considerate neighbors. The smallest poodles have unique health concerns. Dental overcrowding from their tiny mouths requires diligent care. They also risk patellar luxation and leg calf perthes, like miniatures. Add in puppy hypoglycemia and potential tracheal collapse, and a harness becomes essential to protect their delicate neck. Grooming a toy poodle mirrors the larger varieties, just on a smaller scale. While daily brushing is quicker and professional grooming every 4 to 6 weeks is the least expensive, it is vital. Their size makes sink baths and home clipping manageable, but their fine hair mats quickly, causing significant discomfort. Though intelligent, toy poodles can pose unique training challenges. House training is tougher due to their small bladders and less noticeable accidents, making a consistent routine crucial. Their cute size often leads owners to permit behaviors like jumping or barking, causing small dog syndrome. It's vital to provide the same structure and rules as any dog, ensuring a well-behaved companion. While socialization is vital for all dogs, for a toy poodle, it is absolutely critical.
Because of their tiny size, the world can be an intimidating place, and a single negative experience, like being stepped on or frightened by a boisterous larger dog, can make them fearful or defensive for life. Socialization must be a carefully managed and positive process. This means controlled introductions to a variety of people, sights, and sounds, while ensuring interactions with other dogs are only with gentle, known canines. This careful approach builds a confident, not a fearful, companion. A toy poodle's fragile bones can break from a short fall, being stepped on, or rough play. Lifelong puppy-proofing, like pet stairs, is vital, and they're unsuitable for rambunctious toddlers. The best home for a toy poodle provides a safe environment and constant companionship, making them ideal for seniors, singles, or couples seeking a devoted lapdog. They're also a great fit for city dwellers in small apartments. The ideal owner is gentle and attentive, committed to proper training, socialization, and protecting their fragile companion. A key advantage of the toy poodle's size is their portability, making them excellent travel companions. Most can fit comfortably inside an airline-approved carrier under the seat in the cabin, sparing them the stress of traveling in cargo. They are easy to take on road trips and are welcomed in more pet-friendly hotels and establishments than larger dogs. For the person who loves to travel and wants their canine companion to join them on their adventures, the toy poodle is a perfect choice. The poodle's defining feature is its unique coat, a single layer of dense, curly hair. Unlike breeds with a harsh outer coat and soft, insulating undercoat, poodles have only one type. This kinky, wiry hair grows continuously, much like human hair. This structure traps shed hairs, which contributes to their hypoallergenic quality and makes understanding the coat fundamental to proper grooming.
Do poodles have hair or fur? Technically, it's hair, and the key difference is the growth cycle. Fur, on breeds like German Shepherds, grows to a set length and sheds. A poodle's hair, however, grows continuously, just like human hair, which is why they require haircuts.
For the show ring, the AKC breed standard demands an even, solid coat color. Accepted hues include black, blue, silver, gray, cream, white, apricot, red, and brown. While slight shading is permitted, these classic solid colors define the traditional poodle look. Beyond solid colors, the party poodle's multicolored coat is at least 50% white with unique solid patches. Though ineligible for AKC confirmation, their striking appearance is gaining immense popularity. Another captivating pattern is the phantom poodle, which has Doberman-like markings on a solid base. An abstract poodle is a solid-colored mismark with small white patches on its chest, toes, or chin. Unlike a party, it has less than 50% white. This is a show ring fault, but one that never affects health or temperament. Due to a progressive graying gene, often called the fading gene, many poodle colors are not static. A puppy born dark, like black or brown, will gradually clear over 1 to 3 years to a paler shade like blue, silver, or café au lait. For instance, a black puppy may clear to silver. This normal genetic trait in many lines is a key fact for prospective owners. Beyond the familiar curly poodle is the accepted corded coat. If left unbrushed, hair naturally forms rope-like cords, similar to a poulie or commandor. This is a labor-intensive look, requiring mats to be separated and diligently cleaned. While most owners prefer the easier curly clip maintained by regular brushing, the corded coat remains a striking nod to their history. A poodle puppy's first coat, soft, wavy, and less dense, is deceptively easy to care for. But between 9 and 18 months, a challenging coat change begins. As the much denser, coarser, and curlier adult coat replaces the soft puppy hair, this transition becomes the most difficult time for grooming. The mixed coat mats with extreme ease, making daily, thorough brushing absolutely critical. Poodle coat color genetics are deeply complex. Multiple genes set a base of black or brown, control pigment intensity, dilute black to blue or brown to café au lait, and cause progressive graying.
Since patterns like party are recessive, requiring a gene from both parents, reputable breeders study this science carefully. When grooming your poodle, you have two primary paths: visiting a professional or learning to do it yourself at home. Professional groomers possess the training, specialized tools, and experience to efficiently bathe, dry, and clip a poodle, making it the most convenient option for many owners. Home grooming can save money in the long run, but requires a significant initial investment in equipment, like clippers, shears, and a grooming table, as well as the time and patience to learn proper techniques. In the end, many owners find a happy medium, using a combination of both. For a poodle's health and comfort, a strict grooming schedule is non-negotiable. The foundation is daily at-home care, a quick but thorough brushing every single day to prevent tangles. Then, every 4 to 6 weeks, a full groom with a bath, blow-dry, and haircut is required. Waiting longer almost certainly leads to painful matting that may require a complete shave-down. This regular schedule is a lifelong commitment, essential from puppyhood through their senior years. Prospective owners must budget for professional grooming, one of the highest recurring costs. The price varies by location, the dog's size, and coat condition. A toy poodle may cost $50 to $70, a standard $150 or more. This non-negotiable expense can easily exceed $1,000 a year. Poodle clips range from practical to stylized, chosen for climate, lifestyle, and owner preference. Pet styles are kept short for mat-free comfort and like elaborate, high-upkeep show clips. We'll now explore these significant looks, from the simple puppy clip to the famous Continental. The popular puppy clip creates a youthful, teddy bear look for poodles of any age. In this practical style, the face, feet, and tail base are shaved short for cleanliness. The body is clipped to a uniform medium length with a pom-pom tail, a great, easy-to-maintain choice for active family pets. The famous Continental clip, the elaborate haircut of the adult show ring, descends from the original functional hunting clip. It pairs shaved hindquarters, face, feet, and throat with a full mane, ankle bracelets, a tail pompon, and optional hip rosettes. This look demands incredible maintenance. The English saddle clip is the other style, besides the Continental, permitted for adult poodles in the AKC. It's similar, featuring a shaved face, feet, throat, and bracelets on the ankles. The key difference is the hindquarters. Instead of being fully shaved, a short contoured blanket of hair is shaped with distinct curved lines. Though a slightly less dramatic look, it's equally difficult to maintain and requires expert scissoring skills. A popular practical choice is the lamb clip, a variation of the puppy clip. The face, feet, and tail base are shaved, and the body is kept short and mat-free. In contrast, the legs are left longer, scissored into a full cylindrical shape, creating that charming lamb-like appearance. For owners who hunt or participate in water sports, the functional sporting clip is a modern take on the original. The face, feet, and tail base are shaved, leaving a pom-pom. The remaining hair is scissored to the dog's outline, a protective blanket, under 1 inch, that ensures protection without impeding movement. For safe and successful home grooming, the right tools are essential. You will need high-quality clippers with multiple blades, professional straight and curved shears, and a sturdy grooming table with an arm and loop. Also required are a high-velocity dog dryer, a slicker brush, a metal greyhound comb, nail clippers, and styptic powder. Investing in quality tools makes the job easier, safer, and yields better results for your poodle. Properly bathing a poodle is a multi-step process that begins before the dog ever gets wet. First, the coat must be brushed and combed out completely, as water will make any existing mats tighter and much harder to remove. Use a high-quality dog shampoo and rinse thoroughly, since leftover soap residue can irritate the skin. Protect their ears by placing cotton balls just inside the canal to keep water out. After a gentle towel dry, use a high-velocity dryer while brushing, a technique known as fluff drying, to achieve the straight, fluffy finish needed for clipping. Crucial but often overlooked, proper nail care prevents serious problems. Long nails are uncomfortable, impacting a poodle's posture and gait, and can lead to skeletal issues or painful tears if they snag. Trim their nails every 2 to 4 weeks with either clippers or a grinder, carefully avoiding the live blood vessel inside. If you're uncomfortable, your vet or groomer can always perform this service.
Poodles' floppy ears and hairy inner canals create a warm, moist environment, the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and yeast that cause ear infections. Prevention requires regular cleaning with a veterinarian-approved solution. Additionally, a groomer or vet must gently pluck or trim hair inside the ear canal to improve air circulation. Watch for signs like head shaking, scratching, a bad odor, or discharge, and always consult your vet if you suspect an infection. Dental health is a paramount concern, especially for toy and miniature poodles. Crowded teeth and their small mouths make them highly susceptible to periodontal disease, combined with regular professional cleanings under anesthesia to remove tartar below the gum line. While safe dental chews can help, they are no substitute for this essential care. Mat prevention is poodle grooming's #1 goal. A mat is a tangled mass of hair that pulls tightly on the skin, causing pain, bruising, and skin infections. The key to prevention is thorough brushing to the skin, first with a slicker brush, then a comb. Pay special attention to high-friction areas, behind the ears, in the armpits, on the legs, and at the base of the tail. While you can gently work out a small tangle with your fingers or a comb, pat a mat out with scissors. It's dangerously easy to cut the skin. A long-lived breed, a poodle's lifespan varies by size. Toy poodles typically live 14 to 18 years, miniatures 13 to 17, and standards 11 to 14 years. These are averages, of course. With excellent nutrition and care, many can live even longer. Hip dysplasia, a common concern for standard poodles, is an abnormal hip socket where the joint grinds instead of gliding, causing pain, arthritis, and lameness. The condition is hereditary, but influenced by a puppy's rapid growth, nutrition, and exercise. So reputable breeders screen via X-ray for certification from organizations like the Orthopedic Foundation for Animals. Seen in all poodle sizes, progressive retinal atrophy, or PRA, is an incurable group of genetic diseases. It causes the retina to degenerate over time, leading to progressive blindness that begins with night vision loss. Fortunately, a DNA test for the most common form allows responsible breeders to screen for carriers and prevent affected puppies. Standard poodles are prone to the endocrine disorder Addison's disease, where adrenal glands don't produce enough of the hormones cortisol and aldosterone. Nicknamed the Great Pretender, its vague symptoms like lethargy, vomiting, and weakness mimic other illnesses. An acute crisis is a life-threatening emergency, but while serious, it's diagnosed with blood tests and managed for life with regular medication, allowing a dog to live a normal, healthy life. For the deep-chested standard poodle, gastric dilatation volvulus, or bloat, is a deadly emergency. The stomach fills with gas and twists, cutting off blood flow and requiring immediate surgery. Be alert for a distended abdomen, unproductive retching, restlessness, or pale gums. To reduce risk, feed smaller meals, avoid exercise after eating, and consider a preventative gastropexy, which tacks the stomach to the body wall. A common orthopedic problem for toy and miniature poodles is patellar luxation. This occurs when the kneecap, or patella, dislocates from its groove on the femur. You might see the dog suddenly skip for a few steps, then seem fine once it pops back into place. While mild cases may not require treatment, severe ones can cause pain, arthritis, and lameness, often requiring corrective surgery. Because of this, responsible breeders will have their dog's knees checked and certified by a veterinarian. Poodles and Doberman pinschers are highly affected by von Willebrand's disease, a common inherited bleeding disorder caused by a lack of the von Willebrand factor, a crucial clotting protein. Signs include frequent nosebleeds, bleeding gums, or excessive bleeding after injury or surgery. Responsible breeders use a DNA test to prevent puppies from ever suffering dangerous, uncontrolled bleeding episodes. Sebaceous adenitis is a hereditary inflammatory disease, known in standard poodles, where the immune system attacks and destroys the skin's vital oil glands. This leads to dry, flaky skin, patchy hair loss, and a dull, brittle coat.
Although incurable, this primarily cosmetic issue is managed for life with medicated baths and oil soaks. All poodle varieties can experience idiopathic epilepsy, recurrent seizures with no known cause. A seizure is a sudden electrical brain disturbance, with signs ranging from full-body convulsions to subtle twitching or a dazed appearance. While frightening, the priority is to keep the dog safe. For recurring episodes, a vet's anticonvulsant medication can control their frequency and severity, allowing the dog to lead a good quality life. Another endocrine condition poodles face is hypothyroidism, where the thyroid doesn't produce enough metabolism-regulating hormone. Symptoms are gradual: unexplained weight gain, lethargy, skin problems like hair loss and infections, and cold intolerance. Diagnosed with a simple blood test, the condition is easily and inexpensively treated with a daily pill for life, which reverses symptoms and restores a dog's energy and health. Poodles are prone to allergies, triggered by environmental factors like pollen, dust mites, and molds, or food such as chicken or beef. While humans get respiratory symptoms, dogs get skin problems, itching, paw licking, and recurrent skin and ear infections. Management with a vet may require special diets, medication, or allergy shots. For smaller poodles, the health implications of dental disease are significant. Plaque hardens into tartar, causing gingivitis and destroying the tooth's support structures. Bacteria can then enter the bloodstream, damaging vital organs like the heart, liver, and kidneys. Daily brushing and cleanings are therefore crucial for their overall health and longevity. Cancer is a leading cause of death in older dogs, including poodles. Standard poodles are noted for squamous cell carcinoma of the toe and hemangiosarcoma. Older, unspayed females risk mammary cancer. Regular senior checkups are crucial, as early detection by investigating any new lumps significantly improves prognosis. A reputable breeder is your first defense against hereditary conditions. They screen their poodles with X-rays for hip dysplasia, eye exams by a veterinary ophthalmologist, DNA tests for PRA and von Willebrand's disease, and cardiac evaluations. Always ask to see the parents' health certifications. This commitment is the hallmark of a breeder who prioritizes the future of their dogs. Proactive care is your most powerful tool for a long, healthy life. Vigilant owners ensure proper diet, exercise, grooming, dental care, and routine vet visits. A poodle's nutritional needs, the cornerstone of their health, change with age and vary significantly by size. A standard's metabolism is like a large breed's, while a toy's is fast with a tiny stomach, so they cannot eat the same food or amounts. High-quality formulas are made for large or small breeds to provide the right calories and nutrients. Matching the food to your poodle size is the essential first step. Puppyhood is a time of rapid growth, requiring a diet with more calories, protein, calcium, and phosphorus to build healthy bones, muscles, and organs. For standard poodles, a large breed puppy formula is crucial. It controls their growth rate, helping to prevent orthopedic problems like hip dysplasia. Puppies should be fed multiple small meals throughout the day, rather than one large one. Once mature, around 1 year for toys and miniatures, up to 18 months for standards, a poodle needs an adult maintenance formula. The goal is maintaining ideal body condition, providing energy for daily activities without causing weight gain. Look for a food with a high-quality named animal protein like chicken, lamb, or fish as the top ingredient. Because feeding amounts vary by age, size, metabolism, and activity, you must monitor their body condition closely. As poodles become seniors around age 7, their metabolism slows, requiring fewer calories to prevent obesity. Senior formulas often add glucosamine and chondroitin for joint support and antioxidants for immune health. For dental problems, soaked or softer food may be necessary. Regular vet checkups are vital to tailor their diet. Obesity in poodles, a common and preventable issue, raises the risk of arthritis, diabetes, heart disease, and a shorter lifespan. Feed correct portions for their size and activity, resist begging, and factor treats into their daily caloric intake. You should feel their ribs easily under a thin layer of fat and see a visible waistline from above. For poodles, food allergies often manifest as skin issues, triggered by common proteins like chicken, beef, or dairy. A vet can identify the culprit with an elimination diet, feeding a novel protein and carb, like venison and potato, for 8 to 12 weeks. If symptoms resolve, ingredients are slowly reintroduced to find the trigger. A lengthy process, but an effective one. For owners interested in preparing homemade cooked or raw diets, the appeal of controlling ingredients is understandable. However, it is extremely difficult to create a diet that is truly complete and balanced without expert guidance. Over time, nutritional deficiencies or excesses can cause serious health problems. That's why, if you are considering a homemade or raw diet, it is absolutely essential to do so under the guidance of a board-certified veterinary nutritionist. They can help formulate a recipe that meets all of your poodle's specific nutritional needs and ensure they thrive. While essential for training and bonding, treats are a major source of excess calories, so they should make up no more than 10% of your poodle's daily intake. For rewards, use pea-sized options like boiled chicken, carrots, or green beans. Always avoid dangerous foods like grapes, raisins, onions, chocolate, and anything containing the highly toxic sweetener xylitol. While we often focus on food, water is the single most important nutrient for your poodle, essential for every bodily function, from digestion to temperature regulation. Ensure they always have a clean, fresh bowl, washed daily to prevent bacteria buildup. On hot days or after strenuous exercise, they'll need more to stay hydrated, so always bring water on long outings. Since dehydration is a serious medical risk, constant access is non-negotiable. Training is where a poodle's celebrated intelligence truly shines. This is a breed that not only can learn, but wants to learn, grasping concepts with astonishing speed. This makes teaching them obedience, tricks, or sport-specific skills a genuine pleasure. But this sharp mind is a double-edged sword. A bored poodle is a mischievous poodle, one who can learn to outsmart owners without consistent rules and engaging mental challenges. Their intelligence demands an active and thoughtful trainer. Poodles are an emotionally and intellectually sensitive breed, so they respond best to positive reinforcement. Reward desired behaviors with treats, praise, or toys, while ignoring or redirecting unwanted actions. Harsh, punishment-based methods like yelling are far less effective, damaging a poodle's confidence and eroding your bond of trust. Keep training sessions short, fun, and upbeat to build an enthusiastic, eager-to-please partner. Socialization is key to a poodle's stable, confident temperament, and the critical window is between 3 and 16 weeks of age. This process means positively exposing them to a variety of sights, sounds, people, and gentle, vaccinated dogs. Introduce car rides and vacuums to help them become curious and friendly, not fearful or reactive. Puppy socialization classes are an excellent controlled environment for this crucial foundational stage. Puppy training begins the moment your poodle comes home, establishing routines and good manners before formal obedience. Focus on crate training for a safe space that aids house training and teaching bite inhibition for gentle play. Gently handle their paws, ears, and mouth to prepare for a lifetime of grooming and vet visits. Keep sessions short and simple, using lots of positive reinforcement. Successful house training for a poodle hinges on consistency, patience, and positive reinforcement, all built around a strict routine. Take your puppy out first thing in the morning, last thing at night, and after every meal, nap, or play session. Always use the same spot and a specific cue word, like go potty. When they eliminate outside, offer lavish praise and a high-value treat. Accidents will happen. Never punish them. Simply clean the spot thoroughly with an enzymatic cleaner to prevent a repeat. For poodle owners, crate training is an invaluable tool when presented correctly, as a safe, comfortable den, never as punishment. It's essential for house training, prevents destructive behavior when you can't supervise, and provides secure travel. Make the crate inviting with comfy bedding, special crate-only toys, and meals. Begin by closing the door for short periods, gradually increasing the time. With a proper introduction, your poodle will learn to love their den. With positive, reward-based training, Poodles quickly learn essential commands like sit, stay, come, down, and leave it. Using clear verbal cues and hand signals in short 5 to 10-minute sessions strengthens your bond and provides vital mental stimulation.
A poodle's curious intelligence often makes them pull ahead. Teach them pulling is fruitless by simply stopping your walk. Resume only when the leash slackens, rewarding their correct position by your side with a treat. A front clip harness also provides better control and discourages pulling without neck pressure.
A reliable recall, your poodle coming back every time, is a vital safety command, preventing them from running into traffic or getting lost. Use a special high-energy cue like here, exclusively for recalls, rewarding their return with fantastic treats, exciting toys, and praise. Practice in low distraction areas first, then add challenges. Never punish your dog for returning, no matter how long it took. Though not naturally vocal, poodles can develop a barking habit from boredom, anxiety, or for attention. First, identify the reason. For boredom, provide more exercise and mental stimulation. If they're barking at people outside the window, manage the environment by closing the curtains. It's also effective to teach a quiet command. Say it calmly and reward the instant they stop, even for a second. This teaches them that silence is a behavior you will reward. Poodles' deep bonds can lead to separation anxiety, a genuine panic causing destructive behavior, howling, or house soiling. To prevent this, teach that being alone is safe through short, gradually longer departures. Provide a special toy, like a stuffed Kong, only for these times, and keep goodbyes calm. For severe cases, consult a professional trainer or veterinarian. To prevent resource guarding, a dog's defense of valued items like food, toys, or a resting spot, teach your poodle puppy that your approach is good. As they eat, drop a high-value treat in their bowl, or trade a low-value toy for a better one. This shows that giving things up to you is rewarding. If guarding is already serious, do not confront your dog. Seek help from a professional positive reinforcement trainer. With basic obedience mastered, a poodle's potential is nearly limitless. Their intelligence and athleticism are a perfect match for advanced dog sports, providing vital stimulation, deepening your bond, and giving your poodle a rewarding job to do. Dog sports perfectly harness a poodle's natural abilities. Agility showcases their speed, grace, and trainability, while competitive obedience and rally highlight their precision and eagerness to please. Their water-loving heritage makes them stars in dock diving, and a natural retrieving instinct is perfect for flyball. These activities are ultimately about teamwork and having fun together. Training your poodle isn't a finite task, but a lifelong journey of bonding. With consistency, patience, and a positive attitude, you will unlock their full potential. By understanding their intelligence and providing clear, engaging challenges, you create a joyful companion who can be included in all aspects of your life. This commitment is the greatest gift you can give your clever, sensitive poodle. While poodle exercise is non-negotiable, the needs vary by size. A standard requires at least 60 minutes of vigorous activity, including a full-out run. The high-energy miniature needs 45 to 60 minutes of brisk walks and intense play. A toy, about 30 minutes of short walks and energetic indoor games. These are all minimums.
For the intelligent poodle, mental stimulation is as crucial as physical exercise. A run tires the body, but not the brain, and a bored poodle often turns destructive. Engage their mind with training, puzzle toys, or scent work. A combination is key to a content dog. When you're busy, interactive toys offer fantastic mental enrichment. A Kong, stuffed and frozen, creates a long-lasting challenge. Puzzles of varying difficulty require sliding panels, lifting cones, or spinning discs to reveal treats. Fabric snuffle mats tap into natural foraging instincts for kibble. Rotate them to keep your clever companion engaged. Beyond simple toys, puzzle games build confidence and fight boredom. In the popular muffin tin game, your poodle must figure out how to remove tennis balls to find a reward. Playing hide and seek with a favorite toy or yourself sharpens problem solving and reinforces recall.
Teaching toy names and asking for one specifically is another excellent mental challenge.
Scent work is a perfect sport for any poodle, engaging their primary sense, the nose. It teaches them to find specific scents, like birch oil. Start simply by hiding treats and saying, "Find it," providing a fantastic mental workout that builds focus and confidence.
True to their water retriever heritage, most poodles love to swim. This low-impact, full-body workout is ideal for all ages, even seniors with arthritis. For safety, always ensure clean water with an easy exit and use a life vest for boating. Afterwards, rinse their coat of salt or chlorine and dry their ears. For the outdoorsy owner, standard and miniature poodles make wonderful hiking companions, possessing the stamina and athleticism for moderate to challenging trails. Always keep them leashed for their safety and per trail rules. Bring plenty of water for you both, and check thoroughly for ticks and foxtails after every hike. The tiny, fragile toy poodle, however, is not suited for strenuous adventures and is better left safely at home.
For a well-socialized poodle, dog parks can be a great place for off-leash play, but they are risky, uncontrolled environments. Not all dogs present will have good social skills, so you must supervise your poodle closely at all times. Be prepared to leave at the first sign of bullying or inappropriate play. The best experiences happen during off-peak hours with a small, familiar group of well-behaved dogs, because it's not the right environment for every dog. When the weather is too hot, cold, or rainy for outdoor adventures, it's vital to have a toolkit of indoor activities to keep your poodle entertained. This is where mental enrichment truly shines. You can hold a training session for a fun new trick, play hide and seek, or set up an indoor obstacle course with pillows and boxes. For smaller poodles, a game of fetch down a long hallway helps burn energy, while a frozen Kong or a challenging puzzle toy will keep them occupied for a long time. A poodle's haircut significantly impacts their tolerance to weather. With only a single coat for insulation, unlike double-coated breeds, a poodle with a short clip gets cold easily in winter and may need a coat for walks. Conversely, a longer coat can cause overheating in the summer. During hot weather, limit exercise to cooler morning and evening hours. Be mindful of hot pavement that can burn their paw pads. Never leave a poodle in a car, and always provide access to shade and water.
As poodles age, their exercise needs change. While they may no longer have stamina for long runs, regular, gentle exercise is vital for maintaining muscle mass, joint mobility, and a healthy weight. Shorter, frequent walks on gentle terrain are best, and low-impact activities like swimming are ideal. Mental stimulation also becomes crucial to keep their minds sharp. Try scent work or gentle puzzle toys. Always watch for fatigue or discomfort and adjust their routine accordingly.
It is crucial not to over-exercise energetic poodle puppies. Their developing bones and joints have soft, vulnerable growth plates, so high-impact activity like long-distance running or repetitive jumping can cause permanent damage. A safe guideline is the 5-minute rule. 5 minutes of structured exercise per month of age, once or twice a day. While free play in a secure yard is fine, forced, repetitive exercise must be avoided until they are fully grown, which can take up to 18 months for a standard poodle. A poodle's day starts with a potty break and breakfast, followed by a walk or play to burn off initial energy. Daytime requires more potty breaks and mental enrichment, like a puzzle toy, especially if you're at work. Evening holds their main exercise, a long walk, park trip, or training class, then dinner, cuddling with family, and a final potty break at bedtime. Owning a poodle is a significant time commitment, far beyond just a daily walk. Highly intelligent and people-oriented, they require constant interaction, training, play, and enrichment, and suffer when left alone. You must also account for their extensive grooming, from daily brushing to professional trips. A poodle is not a background pet. To truly thrive, they must be an active, integrated member of the family. The financial commitment is substantial. Beyond the purchase price, you must budget for professional grooming, quality food, annual vet exams, vaccinations, and parasite prevention. Plan for supplies like toys, beds, and crates, plus training or dog walkers. An emergency fund or pet insurance is crucial for unexpected $1,000 bills for illness or injury.
A well-socialized poodle makes a great travel companion, but this requires preparation. While toy poodles can often fly in-cabin, car travel requires a crate or seatbelt. Acclimate them young with short fun trips. Always confirm hotel policies and pack their essentials: food, water, bowls, meds, bedding, and a toy to help them feel secure. Generally, poodles thrive in homes with other dogs, especially when socialized young. As a breed, they aren't aggressive or dominant, and their playful nature enjoys canine interaction. Introduce new dogs carefully on neutral territory and try to match similar energy levels. An active poodle with a sedentary senior dog could lead to frustration. Poodles can absolutely live with cats. Lacking the high prey drive of many terriers or hounds, a puppy raised with a cat almost always becomes a best friend. Introducing an adult simply takes patience. A gradual, supervised process with high escape routes for the cat is key to a peaceful home. To ensure a poodle succeeds as a family dog, children must be taught respectful interaction, no pulling ears or tails, giving space when they eat or sleep, and understanding their body language. A poodle also requires a safe space, like a crate, to retreat. With mutual respect, this bond becomes special, full of play, companionship, and lifelong memories. For senior citizens, miniature and toy poodles can be outstanding companions. Their manageable size and devoted nature provide constant companionship, and they're content with shorter walks, matching a less active lifestyle. Still, professional grooming costs must be factored into a fixed income budget. A standard poodle is generally too large and energetic, unless a senior is exceptionally active and has large dog experience. For many, a calm adult rescue poodle can be a perfect match. Poodles of all three sizes can indeed thrive in an apartment, but owner commitment is essential. A standard poodle requires daily off-leash running. Miniatures and toys need consistent walks and indoor play. Deeply bonded to their people, they're happier in a small space with you than alone in a large house with an unused yard. A poodle's happiness truly depends on your engagement, not your square footage. Though excellent city dogs, poodles are equally at home in rural or suburban settings. A securely fenced yard is a wonderful bonus for safe play. Their hunting history awakens a love for exploring the countryside's sights and smells. A standard poodle in particular will relish long hikes, swimming, and space to run, the enrichment that allows this breed to truly flourish. Poodles are highly adaptable to climate thanks to their unique coat. For colder weather, a longer coat provides insulation, and a dog coat can offer extra protection. In hot climates, a very short clip is essential to prevent overheating. A key advantage is their single layer of hair, which doesn't trap heat like a dense undercoat. However, this clip exposes skin, so light-colored dogs need special care to prevent sunburn. A critical point for owners: bred for centuries as close companions, poodles don't thrive when left alone for long. 8 to 10 hours of daily solitude can cause boredom, anxiety, and depression, leading to destructive behaviors and excessive barking. They are best suited for households where someone is home, like remote workers, retirees, or families with staggered schedules. Your search for a well-bred poodle begins with a reputable breeder, a dedicated and passionate hobbyist whose goal is to improve the breed. They perform all recommended health tests on their dogs and will happily show you the results. For crucial early socialization, puppies are raised inside the home, not in a kennel or barn. A great breeder will also ask you plenty of questions, ensuring their puppies go to loving, permanent homes, and will always provide a health guarantee. Health testing is paramount, so always ask a breeder for proof of their clearances. For standard poodles, this means OFA or PenHip for hips, eye clearances from a veterinary ophthalmologist, and cardiac and thyroid evaluations. For miniatures and toys, look for OFA results for patellas, hips, and eyes. For all sizes, inquire about DNA tests for PRA and von Willebrand's disease. A responsible breeder will be proud to share this information. A reputable breeder's contract protects the puppy, buyer, and breeder. It includes a health guarantee against genetic defects and a spay-neuter clause for pet-quality puppies by a certain age to prevent litters.
Crucially, a return to breeder clause ensures if you can't keep the dog, it must be returned, keeping their puppies from shelters. Considering an adult dog, breed-specific rescues for poodles and their mixes are a wonderful option. These organizations welcome dogs surrendered by owners, found as strays, or saved from shelters. In volunteer foster homes, their temperament and needs are assessed, ensuring a great match. This rewarding experience gives a deserving poodle a second chance at a loving home. A reputable rescue's thorough process ensures a lifelong fit, including a detailed application, interview, vet check, a home safety visit, and a meet and greet. When you help select your puppy from a breeder, look for one that's curious, confident, and friendly. Avoid a puppy that's overly shy and hides, as well as the overly aggressive bully of the litter. A good breeder is an invaluable guide. Having spent weeks observing each personality, they can help match the best temperament and energy level for your lifestyle. Don't overlook adopting an adult poodle. Their personality is formed so you know their final size and temperament. Most are house-trained, may have basic obedience, and are past the destructive chewing phase. You miss the puppy stage, but skip their most demanding period. An adult poodle will bond just as deeply and be just as loving. A well-bred puppy from a reputable breeder can cost $2,000 to $4,000 or more, based on lineage, location, and color. Be wary of bargain puppies, a major red flag for a puppy mill or irresponsible breeder. Rescue adoption fees are much lower, typically $300 to $600, and cover the dog's veterinary care, spaying or neutering, and microchipping. When searching for a poodle, several major red flags should warn you to walk away. This includes breeders with many different breeds for sale, or those who always have puppies available. Be cautious of anyone suggesting a parking lot meeting, or who won't let you see where the puppies are raised. Other red flags include breeders who ask you no questions, provide no health clearances, or will sell a puppy under 8 weeks of age. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Whenever possible, it's invaluable to meet a puppy's mother, the dam. Her temperament is a strong indicator for her litter, so she should be friendly, confident, and well cared for. The sire, or father, may not live on site, but the breeder must provide photos, videos, and information on his temperament and health. How she interacts with her puppies and with you offers great insight into their earliest socialization and care. You will likely need to be patient, as reputable breeders do not produce litters constantly. Most have a waiting list, and the wait for a puppy can be several months or even a year or more. Consider this a good sign. It shows the breeder is in high demand and carefully plans their litters. Use this waiting time to prepare your home, buy supplies, and continue your research. A well-bred poodle from a caring, responsible breeder is absolutely worth the wait. To ensure a smooth, stress-free arrival for your poodle puppy, have these essentials ready: a correctly sized crate, food and water bowls, a collar or harness and leash, and high-quality puppy food. Also gather grooming tools like a slicker brush and comb, a variety of safe chew toys, an enzymatic cleaner for accidents, and a comfortable bed. Because curious puppies explore the world with their mouths, puppy-proofing your home is vital. Secure electrical cords and put away all cleaning supplies, toxic chemicals, and poisonous plants. Use baby gates to block off-limits areas, and pick up small, swallowable objects like coins or children's toys. Get down to their eye level to spot any missed hazards. A safe environment is the first step to a happy puppy. Schedule your puppy's first vet visit within days of coming home. During this vital checkup, the vet will perform a thorough physical exam, create plans for vaccinations, deworming, and parasite prevention, and answer your questions on feeding, training, or health. This establishes a crucial health baseline and begins the key relationship between your poodle, your vet, and you. To protect your puppy from serious, often fatal diseases, vaccinations are crucial. The series is likely started by the breeder and will be continued by your vet. Core vaccines for distemper, parvovirus, adenovirus, and parainfluenza are given every 3 to 4 weeks, starting at 6 to 8 weeks and ending around 16 weeks. The essential rabies vaccine is given around 4 months. Your vet provides the final, specific schedule. Bringing your new puppy home is exciting, but it can be stressful. For the car ride, have a second person hold them or use a safe carrier. At home, keep Ings calm. Take them to their potty spot outside immediately. Then introduce a puppy-proofed area with their crate, bed, and water. Avoid overwhelming visitors or excitement, letting them explore at their own pace. The first night away from its mother and litter mates can be challenging, so expect the puppy to cry or whine. To provide comfort, place their crate right next to your bed, where they can see, smell, and hear you. You can also try soothing them with a warm water bottle wrapped in a blanket or a toy with a simulated heartbeat. Be prepared to take them out for a potty break during the night. And importantly, resist the temptation to take them into your bed, as this simple act can set a difficult precedent.
To summarize, the poodle is an intelligent, athletic, and deeply devoted companion. From German origins to French refinement, their unique coat requires extensive grooming.
So, is a poodle the right dog for you? They're an intelligent, trainable, and active companion, but their significant grooming is a major commitment. They crave companionship and want to be a true family member. So if you need a low-maintenance dog that's often left alone, the poodle is not for you.
If a poodle seems right for you, do your research thoroughly. Talk with poodle owners and reputable breeders. Spend time with poodles of your chosen size to understand their energy and personality. Be honest about the time and resources you can dedicate. Whether you choose a puppy from a health-tested litter or an adult from rescue, you're making a 10 to 18-year commitment. A thoughtful decision is the very foundation of a wonderful life together.
Your poodle education doesn't have to end here. The Poodle Club of America, the breed's official AKC parent club, is an invaluable resource with a website covering health, breeders, and events. You can connect with local enthusiasts through regional clubs, while online forums and social media groups provide community support and practical advice. Continue to be a student of the breed. Your poodle will thank you for it. Bringing a poodle into your life means more than getting a pet. You're joining a passionate, worldwide community who adores this breed. You'll find camaraderie at the dog park, in training classes, and at grooming salons. Poodle owners share a special understanding of the unique joys and challenges that come with loving these intelligent, goofy, and elegant dogs. This is a community that celebrates the breed's versatility, from the show ring champion to the beloved family companion snoozing on the couch. Welcome to the club. Beyond their stylish clips and intelligence lies the poodle's true gift, a profound connection. They are a sensitive soul, becoming your confidant, jester, and most loyal friend.